tree that whispered dreams. In the heart of Whimsy Woods, where the leaves glowed silver in the moonlight and fireflies danced like stars, stood an ancient, gentle tree named Tulu. Tulu wasn't just any tree. His bark was edged with stories, and his leaves whispered lullabies when the wind passed through them. Every night, as twilight painted the sky in purples and golds, the baby animals of the forest would gather around Tulu's roots. There was Benny the bear cub, with his sleepy eyes, Milo the squirrel, who always brought an acorn as a gift, Luna the owl, who hooted softly to keep rhythm, and Fay the fawn, who nestled in the grass with her ears twitching to every word. Tulu would begin, his voice soft as a breeze. Once upon a time, and his stories would carry them gently into dreams. Some tales were about brave rabbits who built rafts from carrots. Others told of stars that came to play on Earth for one night only. Each story ended with a warm lesson about kindness, patience, courage, or love. But one evening, the animals gathered as usual and waited and waited. Tulu didn't speak. His branches swayed, but no words came. His leaves were still. The wind didn't hum. The stars didn't twinkle as brightly. The forest felt quiet in a strange and lonely way. Maybe he's tired, whispered Luna the owl. Maybe he's lost his stories, said Benny, his voice trembling. Fay gently touched Tulu's roots. He's always told us stories. Maybe tonight we tell him one. The animals looked at each other. None of them had ever told a story before, but they knew what Tulu had taught them. Stories aren't about being perfect. They're about sharing your heart. So they began. Milo the squirrel stood tall on a mushroom. Once upon a time, he squeaked, there was a tree, a big tree, and he gave the forest the greatest gift, dreams. Benny added in a sleepy growl, this tree loved us all, even when we were loud or scared. Luna hooted gently. He told us stories that made the night feel safe. Fay stepped forward, her voice warm, and one night, when the tree was too quiet to speak, the forest remembered how to whisper back. As their voices blended together, something magical happened. Tulu's leaves shimmered in the moonlight. A soft glow spread from his trunk. A quiet hum filled the air, like a lullaby made of wind and memory. He didn't speak, not with words, but he listened, and as he listened, the forest grew brighter, not with light, but with love. That night, the animals curled up under Tulu's shade, not because they needed a story, but because they had become one, and just before sleep claimed them, they heard a gentle rustle, Tulu's leaves whispering, thank you, my little dreamers. Sometimes, the greatest gift we can give is the one we were given first, listening, loving, and showing up when it matters most.